Yo, hello. New year. I am still facing my camera out because it's nighttime and you will not be able to see me. But happy new year to everybody. God bless you. It is time for new beginnings. I am so glad to be amongst y'all in 2018. I just pray that everybody have a blessed year. Keep it moving. Don't let things stop you. There's going to be a lot of people coming through and a lot of people trying to act like they love you and a lot of haters on your sidelines, and it's gonna be a lot of distractions. But I just pray by the grace of God that you guys wake up and just say, you know what, God woke me up this morning, so I'm gonna just challenge the day and I'm gonna walk with him. And that's the whole point, y'all. That's what we gotta start doing, walking with God. Don't worry about what people think. Don't worry about what people say, because you know what, the haters is gonna hate. And people gonna try to procrastinate your walk, and they gonna try to stagnate your growth. I know the new year, everybody always start off the beginning of the year with, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and everything is all new and things is fresh, and but you really do have to be renewed in your heart, period, or else none of that stuff gonna work. And the funny part is, when you come to yourself, it's automatic. Everything changes. It's not going to just be something that, it's just going to be like, oh, okay, for this month I'm going to work out. No, you're going to make a conscious decision to say, you know what, because I'm working out, I'm going to eat healthy. Because what's the point of working out if I'm going to leave here and still go have a shake? Or especially something from, or go have McDonald's or go to Applebee's and eat something crazy. It defeats the purpose. So, you're going to change your whole setup. You're going to say, well, you know what? Because I am working out, I'm going to change my diet. I'm going to change my sleeping patterns. I'm going to change the things that I think about and do. Because if I don't change that, the working out going to be purposeless. It's going to defeat the purpose. So you want purpose in your life. I want purpose in my life. And I had to come to the thought and the mind realization that I'm sitting up here procrastinating myself, holding on to a relationship that died long time ago. Like they say, when God don't want you to be a part of something and you do it anyway, and he puts you into that bondage and he lets you sit there and say, you know what, I didn't tell you to deal with that anyway. I'm gonna tell you like this, I'm learning the best way to get through this. And I'm going to try this. This is going to be my thing. It's to just keep pushing with God and ask him to control every step of my day. I'm asking you all to challenge yourself in every area, because I have flaws too. I'm learning to stop and think about the things that I'm saying, that I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, I'm the reflection. I'm the one that's going through it. And I'm the one that's going to have to sit in front of that man and say, Lord, I'm so sorry I didn't be accountable for doing this, that, and the third. I just sat back and wasted my life doing things that I shouldn't have never done. And I don't want to do that no more. I think that as people, we need to grow up. As women, as men, we need to just hold ourselves accountable for things that we do in our life. Because, it's hard. One of the hardest things, I had to tell somebody one day, one of the hardest things you can do in this life is live for people. And really just live. That's hard. Nobody wants to help you. People aren't gracious no more. People aren't thankful. They're not thoughtful. They're really cynical and critical. And you don't want that. So, I just wanted to say, be conscious of your mind. Be conscious of what's going on. It is a new beginning. Love yourself. Whatever you did in 2017, leave it there. I'm not bringing nothing that I did in 2017 into 18, because I don't care no more. And I mean in the sense of, I don't care about what people think. I'm not going to do anything that's going to hurt my character, hurt my will, and hurt what God think about me. I'm going to pause on life like that. Like, I'm not going to do anything detrimental. And that's what you got to think about. Don't be detrimental to yourself. Because then, if you don't be detrimental to yourself, you'll be cautious about who's detrimental around you. And that's in thought, in friendships, and friends, and work, all that. You will learn how to pick your battles. And you will learn to say, that really ain't worth it. I'm not even finna just deal with that. Because it's simple. You don't have to deal with people. Sometimes it's better to just not communicate than to have any harsh or bitter feelings towards anybody where you just be like, ugh, I can't stand them. Nah, walk away. And it's okay to walk away. And it's okay to get walked away from, because those are moments that are situational. And it's an option and it's a choice. And that's what people are in situations and your thoughts and your feelings. So for 2018, I'm challenging everybody to begin with a happy start. Even if you see things chaotic going around you, begin with a happy start. Be a happy person. Love yourself. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't nothing. Don't let nobody hurt you. Don't let nobody try to disrespect you in a way where you feel like it's hurting your character. I'm going to just give y'all a real quick example. I'm not the best person in the world. I do have my flaws, and I smoke sometimes. And, over the weekend, it was the new year, and so I was hanging out with my sister, and she really not my sister, but, I said she my sister. And, I'm hanging out with her, and I'm enjoying the weekend, and, I had an issue with my brother, which that happens when you dealing with it. So I'm telling her about it, and she was engaged with the conversation. But see, it's funny how people try to play you when they feel like they above you in certain ways, or like you just bothering them or something. She kind of said something to me that I could hear in the tone of her voice that the character was distorted. Meaning she thought less of me in some sense, and in some instance, or whatever she felt less of me for some reason. And when she did that, she felt as if she could just talk to me any kind of way, not in a loving way and not in a respectful way. It was more of a like, okay, wait, And see, people being people, I heard her, and I heard in her voice, and the Lord allowed me to hear the character. Because see, I don't project off that type of energy. So when you know how to discern a spirit, and you can tell how a person just think they can treat you, then you be like, okay, I know. She kind of did something, and then she hung up on me, and I'm thinking, you know what? We don't never have to talk again. So when I see your number, and I'm not going to be hateful or bitter, I'll just wait till I see her in person. And then I'm just going to address it and say, you were really rude for hanging up on me. And I felt like this was a conversation we need to talk about face to face. Because if I was saying something you didn't agree with, I wouldn't have hung up on you. And if I did, and if the phone did hang up, I would have had enough respect to call you back another time. So just know this. Don't let people play you short. Don't let nobody play you off, because people will. They'll take kindness for weakness all day. And they'll let you see that, oh, yeah, I'm here and I'm cool with you to a point. They want to mess with you on the levels that they want to mess with you. But see, that's not love. Love mess with you on all levels, And see, I love her enough to still mess with her on any level, even though she made me feel that way. I just know how to deal with it because I have that spirit and God gave it to me, and I'm just grateful that He did. So for future reference to anybody who is just loving God and just knowing that it's a new year and it's time to begin, read Genesis 1, the beginning of the earth. It'll help you because it'll show you how in 7 days you can change your life. God formed the whole world, and really 6. In 7 days, He did that, and it'll be beautiful. So if you sit back and you say, in 7 days, the Lord formed the world, why should I be worried about things that are minor or people that I might never see again, or somebody that's only in my life for this season. Learn how to deal and move around. If you don't have to engage with them on a daily, or you don't have to interact with them and it's not a necessity, if they bring in negative energy, you all cut them off. If they nobody that God just say you have to love in your life, then cut them off. You know, it's no need to hold on to any relationship that don't benefit you. That's man, woman, child, however you want to do it. You know, boss, pastors, church members, anybody who is bringing nothing but you bring it back with yay, and you just move around. You do not have to deal with them. And when you learn that, like I'm learning it, you'll be so much happier. God bless you guys.